Let's see how to solve this problem on differentiation on the board. Okay, this is sine inverse function and we are asked to find the y dx. Find the y dx of this function. Are you getting it? So what you do here is you say this is sine inverse. Instead of us to be following protocols to solve it, differentiating line by line, step by step, if this is given to you in objective, see what you do. You say dy dx equals to du dx all over square root of 1 minus u squared. So what is our u? Compare this with sine inverse of what? U. Sine inverse u. Your u is 3x² plus 5. That means du ds means differentiate 3x² plus 5. How do you differentiate 3x²? 2 times 3, 6. I will write 6. 2 minus 1, we have x raised to power 1. It becomes 6x. Differentiate ordinary number, we have it to be what? 0. All over square root of 1 minus, what is my u? 3x² plus 5. All what? Square. And that becomes your answer. So if that in the option that they expanded this, you expand it. But this becomes your what? Answer. Okay? So how do you expand this? You say dy dx equals to 6x all over square root of, in case they expanded the option, 1 minus bracket 3 squared. 3 times 3 is 9. X squared times x squared is x raised to the power of 4. I take that one. 5 squared, it will be equal to 20 what? 5. So I squared 3, I squared x squared, I will have it to be x raised to the power of 4. Like 3 times 3, 9. X squared times x squared, x raised to the power of 4. Then I will use the power of 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 times x squared is 6x squared. 6x squared times 5 will be giving me what? 30x squared. I repeat, use the power of 2. This rule is only restricted to the power of 2. The power of 2 is what we use to get the middle now. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times x squared, x squared. 2 times 3, 6. 6 times x squared is 6x squared. 6x squared times plus 5 will be giving me 30x squared. So we have what? Expanded it. If you are not okay with what I just did, you can just say 3x squared plus 5 times what? 3x squared plus 5. That will still give you 9x raised to the power of 4 plus 30x squared plus 25 after multiplication and collection of like terms. This times this, this times this, this times this, this times this. It will give you this. That is how we do. Now you say 1 minus this times this. Here will now be minus. Minus this times this. Here will now be what? Minus. Minus this times this. Here will now be what? Minus. We are now using this minus to multiply everything. And that gives us this. 1 minus 25 will give you minus 24. Are you getting it? So it becomes 6x all over minus what? 9x raised to the power of 4 minus what? 30x raised to the power of 2 minus 24. This is when they expand this, but most time they leave the answer this way and you are done. But when they expand it, you have it. Then if they expand it further too, by saying that the denominator should not have square root, everything you are solving depends on the options. If that they say the denominator, if they expand it further by saying that the denominator shouldn't have what? Square root, that means 6x square root of minus 9x squared minus 9x what? That is, I will carry this denominator, put it up, minus 30x squared minus 24. Then I will come to the denominator and remove the square root. Remember what I did? Carry the denominator up and remove the square root and write the remaining at the what? Down. Minus what? 30x what? Minus 24. Okay? You have it. If you are reducing to its lowest term, you will be reducing it by what? 3. 3 here, that will be what? That will be what? 3 divide this, 2x. 3 divide this, minus 3x raised to power 4, minus what? 10x raised to power 2, minus what? 12. Okay, we are using 3, minus what? 8. Because 3 divide this is 3, 3 divide this is 10, 3 divide this is what? 8. Square root of what? Minus 9x raised to power 4 minus 30x squared minus 24. But as I said, this is first answer depending on option. If that they said that they expanded it, you expand it. This will become the second answer. Afterwards, collecting like terms, 1 minus 25 will give you minus 24. Then you have this. Then when they also go further to say that denominator should not have square roots, you carry the denominator up, then remove the square root and put it what? As it is. That becomes your answer. Then when they say reduce to its lowest term, reduce to its lowest term so as to be on a better side of your answer. So that becomes that any of this can be the answer depending on what? The option given to you. That is for this.